We got one going back. He's been canceled already.
Demetrius Patrick, here's some letters.
Maybe.
I haven't sent it to you. So like 10:45, is that? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Do you want a number just in case you?
You just write on.
Yeah.
You just write it down.
Okay. I know you got closing and you got.
Oh yeah, we got a lot down this morning.
Yeah. Okay. Stay on to Patrick, but I'll be back.
And you didn't get the free?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't get the attached guidelines thing. Someone I knocked on the door and someone handed it to me. That was nice of them, so I had it in advance.
I'll have to get it to you when you come back.
Okay.
Mr. Show. And
You guys ready?
Yes.
Did they do another pre?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is that up there?
Yes.
I was just going back to what they did. Uh-oh. LV-19's interference.
The other one's already through.
Okay. So let's see.
Mr. David.
You guys step up.
I need to file.
I think I have to. Dawn, do I have to enter it?
No, it should be on there.
Okay. I guess I could have turned this on all this time. Oh, I got two Kleenex boxes. Oops. I bet you it's this one that says not available. What's the miscellaneous number, Dawn? 1629?
Yes. Case number 17-1629 in the matter of Donna Kosal.
Your Honor, good morning. Craig Gailey on behalf of Donna Kosal.
Good morning, Mr. Daly, and good morning to you, Ms. Kosal. I brought this matter back today because yesterday I held Ms. Kosal in direct criminal contempt because of her disrespectful and disruptive behavior during the sentencing of her daughter, who was being sentenced for operating while impaired, causing death. What Ms. Kosal did was, instead of exiting, first I guess it was her boyfriend or something, based upon what she said, who was removed from the courtroom for basically laughing at and mocking the family of the victim during the victim impact statement. And when I said that if anyone else didn't know how to behave, they could leave too, Ms. Kosal, I guess, decided to exit. But instead of just exiting quietly, she got up, stormed out, violently burst through the door, and began yelling in the hallway, further disrupting the proceedings. And I have an obligation to ensure that order is maintained in the courtroom. I couldn't allow the gentleman, whose name I don't know, to continue to sit there and laugh. Although some people might think laughing is harmless, it was only a matter of time before the family of the victim became upset or angered after that kind of behavior, and I couldn't risk some sort of a fight or some sort of disturbance going on in the courtroom. And when Ms. Kosal did what she did, instead of just exiting quietly and politely, when she got up abruptly and burst through the door and began yelling in the hallway, it further disrupted the proceedings, and it was in my immediate presence, and it was basically a further disruption and a continuation of the overall pattern of behavior of disrespect. And so I held her in direct criminal contempt because it all occurred in my immediate view while court was in session, for which she's not entitled to any hearing or any representation. She can be immediately jailed for a maximum period of up to 93 days. But I decided that under the stress of the circumstances, perhaps I would give her an opportunity to be heard, so I appointed counsel for her. Have you had a chance to speak to her today, Mr. Daly?
I have, Judge.
And is your client prepared to say anything?
Yes, she accepts responsibility for her conduct. She admits that what she said and did was inappropriate, disruptive, and disrespectful to the court. She's indicated that she's had a history of panic attacks. Now, she's on medication. She apologizes to the court and asks that you discharge the contempt hearing, Judge.
All right. Ms. Kosal, is there something you'd like to say?
Yes, I deeply apologize for what I did. I was under a lot of stress. I'm going through some doctor's appointments today for my heart. It's just everything overwhelmed, and I deeply apologize for what I did in your court. I just needed to get out, and it's been very hard for me this year, and I know for the other family, and I'm so sorry for what I did, and I know it was wrong, and I apologize.
All right. Well, I accept your apology, and, you know, really, for me, my only job here, my only role here is to make sure that things are done fairly, efficiently, and that everyone involved in the process is respected. And you weren't here, you were already in the back when I told your daughter at the conclusion of her sentencing that I didn't attribute any of the conduct that went on in the audience to her, and I recognized that she was remorseful because she became emotional and was crying when the victim's family was speaking. But what you have to understand is, as hard as this is for you to see your baby go into prison, imagine what that family feels like when their child's dead.
I understand that. I feel for them too.
So I hope that you've learned a valuable lesson from this, and I hope that it will serve as a message to anyone doing business in the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice, or any court for that matter, that there's just a manner, things have to be conducted in decency and order. You can't come to court acting a fool. I know people watch a lot of shows on TV where you see different things happening in make-believe courtrooms that give people a skewed sense of reality, but this is real life here, and we just can't have people behaving like that. It can't be tolerated. So I will modify your sentence for direct criminal contempt from 93 days to 1 day with credit for time served, and you should be released today.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thanks.
And I apologize very solely, and for the other family. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. You'll be processed and released.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Daly.
Thank you.
Please go with my deputies,
Take it
ma'am.
back up to 6.
So, Mr. Daly, as soon as they clear out, We'll bring you up first.
Okay, thanks.
They're going to bring out your other client
Yeah, take her back up.
to 6.
Yeah.
He's going to ask for a new lawyer, which is fine with me.
Are you appointed or retained? What's today for?
Calendar conference.
Oh, I'm still on the record on this case.
Okay.
Who's the other guy, Judge?
Ellen.
What's your client's name?
Ellen.
Alan.
Alan Allen.